right, so management is doing things right. Leadership is doing the right things. Peter Drucker. So just making tough choices. Leaders understand that activity is not necessarily accomplishment. So leaders never advance to a point where they no longer need to prioritize. Good examples of this, there are buyer agents on my team right now that, for whatever reason, they just get caught in the 80% of activities that aren't producing sales. So it's having everyone on your team doing the most impactful things every day. And you have to make those decisions for them. The way we run our team now is every week we identify like 20 issues that we need to solve, and we solve the top 3. We vote on the top 3 that we need to solve, and if we don't get to the other 17 things, that's okay, because we all agreed that these were the top 3 things. All right, so really quick. So leaders must order their lives according to these 3 questions. So what is required? What must I do that nobody can and should do for me? So depending on where you are in your business, it could be that you're the only person that can prospect for listings, or you're the only person that can go on listing appointments. As you elevate this ascension, it's going to be less and less. So I'm the only person that should be setting vision or doing, the higher level things in my business, running meetings, doing those sorts of things. What gives the greatest return? I've been really good at this one. So I'm just good at, I just know certain things. It doesn't matter as long as you can do it even 70, 60% as good as I can. As long as you can get it right, it just takes you longer. It is off my plate. It was always off my plate ever since my first hire. So just realize that for those of you that really struggle in this area, I'm thinking of Giosa in this. We had a conversation once. You were talking about like the different activities you were involved in, and you have like a renovating, like a flipping side thing with a partner. And he's like, I get sidetracked during the day because I got to go to the job site and I got to kind of keep this project running. And I sold 1 year too early. I sold 10 rental properties that I had, and I only went to 1. So they all had tenants in them. The tenants moved out. So not only didn't do to make sure they didn't trash the place, the only one that I went to go see before it sold was the one that another cry moment, that we had Anders born in. So one of them was that. But I sold 10 homes, and I had 0 time in them. And he was trying to tell me that, they might do this wrong. And I'm like, does it really? You're trying to do it for profit, but I was flipping these homes for profit too. And I had someone I trusted, and I'm like, it just doesn't matter. I don't care what color you put in. I don't care. You know that I'm trying to make money on it, keep costs down. And so I think you have to apply that level. And it just always come naturally to me that I don't need to see it. I could have had 10 homes? I could have had 200 hours in those, right? With travel back and forth, and I didn't. I had 2 hours. And that was just sort of for just sentimental reasons. So if it could be done by someone 80% as well, you've got to get it the heck off your plate. What brings the greatest reward? This one too, I know this is, my biggest fear is that when I say stuff, you guys look at me and easy for you to say. So I try to not say things in a preachy kind of way, but I do believe that life is too short not to do the things you love. Your personal interests energize you and keep you passionate. And so I know it's not automatically all of a sudden you're going to have a team of 10 highly productive buyer agents, listing partners that are selling 100 homes per year, a solid cohesive admin staff, and everything just clicking and firing day one. But you've got to begin to pick off the things that you're really passionate about, because if you're always in a world where you're just not in your zone, your team's going to feel it. Passion provides the fuel in your life to keep you going.